Hi, welcome back to Swift Scents. I'm Debbie, and I was tagged to do a video for fragrances for newbies starting out for $250 or less. So I've pulled together an arrangement of different fragrances for you that are good for the summer, the winter, or year-round that you can do for $250 or less. And so let's go ahead and get started. I have the dry downs here for you, as well as I'm going to do the openings for you. So the first one that I have, this is by Armaf. This is Club de Nuit Intense for Men. This is one of the Aventus clones, so you can kind of smell like you've got the high end without having to spend the high end price. I'll go ahead and give you the opening on that one. This is, to me, fresher, a little bit on the citrusy side. It's really nice. That's a really nice fragrance. So this is one that my husband actually picked up first when we couldn't afford the Aventus, but he wanted to still have that fragrance, that smell. You definitely do pick up on that citrusy scent, a little bit fruity. And let me get the dry down on that one for you. So as it dries down, it gets a little more grassy. The vetiver notes kind of come in, but you do still get a little bit of that citrus from the opening. I really do like that fragrance. That is Armaf Club de Nuit Intense for Men. And you're going to be able to see the prices up here, a running total for you, so you can get an idea of what that's going to cost you. The next one I want to talk to you about, this is a little bit more of a freshie, I want to say. This is good for the spring or the summer. This is Nautica Voyage. And let me go ahead and give that one the opening on that. Wow. So this is definitely, as I said, this is a fresh fragrance. Slightly hint of mimosa in there, a little bit of floral, but not real strong floral. It's more of a beachy, airy kind of scent. It's very nice. Let me get you the dry down on that one. So as it dries, it's getting more of a, like an amber or a cedary kind of scent. A little bit more on the woody side, but still maintains a little bit of that freshness from the opening. Very nice. I'm more into the fresh fragrances, so this is, one that I really appreciate. That's Nautica Voyage. And again, you can pick most of these up that I'm going to show you for very inexpensive, either in the rack stores like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Ross's, Burlington. You can also find them very inexpensively on fragrancenet.com and some of the other websites out there. The next one I'm going to talk to you about, this is CK1 Shock for Him. This is more of a, instead of a nice big mist, this one goes more of like a direct shot when it sprays. So this is a warmer scent. This one, now interesting, when you get this, it's going to come in the box. The atomizer is going to be separate, and this is going to be capped off. You just unscrew that, put the atomizer on, screw that on. It doesn't have a cap to go over it. Man, I love that. This to me is a warmer scent. A little bit on the spicy side, some of the lavender coming out in that. Very nice. And let me get the dry down of that for you. So as it's drying, to me it's becoming more, to me, kind of woody, but also it has kind of a tobacco scent, but not a real strong tobacco. It's kind of tempered with some chocolate. Very nice. So definitely this is a nice fall or winter fragrance. Again, you can pick that very inexpensively at the rack stores, and you'll see the prices up here. The next one I'm going to talk to you about, this is, I guess you could say more of a niche fragrance. This is from Guerlain, or as the French say, Guerlain. This is La Homme Ideal Cologne. And let me go ahead and get you the opening on that one. You can find this for probably maybe $20 in the rack stores. It's hit and miss. Sometimes you'll see them like crazy, and then other times you don't see hardly any. So it starts out a little bit citrusy and spicy, but still a little bit on the fresh side to me. I guess that's from the citrus. I like that opening. Let's get the dry down for that one. So the dry down of this to me smells more like kind of clean laundry, like when you just take it out of the dryer. But it does have a little bit of that leather kind of cedar vetiver kind of vibe. So definitely slightly warmer fragrance, not that fresh. This would be good. This could be a good year-round fragrance actually, because it's kind of in between the two. It's not real warm, it's not real cool. So this would be a nice year-round fragrance for you for what, like 20 bucks. It's not bad. The next one, this is Mont Blanc Individuel. And some of these are the 3.4 ounce size, some are a little smaller, but honestly, you don't necessarily have to have a huge bottle of fragrance because it will last you a while. All right, let me get you the opening on this one. That one's kind of like the other one where it has more of a direct spray instead of a nice mist. So this one is more on the fresh side. Very airy to me. This would be a good fragrance for when it's warm outside. Kind of more like the Nautica Voyage. A little bit fruity, a little bit floral, but not real strong fruity floral. This is still a masculine scent. And let me get you the dry down on that one. If I can pick the strip up. I don't have nails, and it's kind of sticking to the desk. So as it dries down, it's slightly warmer, but still kind of airy and fresh. You've got geranium, raspberry, jasmine, orange blossom, and violet in there, and it continues throughout the whole time you're wearing it. Yeah, still very similar to the opening. So that is Mont Blanc Individuel. Again, you can pick this up in the rack stores for, you know, maybe $20, $30. The prices will be up here. The next one I'm going to talk to you about, this is, and I'll get the words in the front. Okay, this is Mercedes-Benz For Men. Has a nice heavy cap there. Fits very snugly. That has a good atomizer. Wow. Okay, to me this is the more of a grassy scent. It reminds me of summertime when they cut the grass. Slightly citrusy. It's got some bergamot in there. I really like that a lot. Now as it dries down, to me it's getting more of a woody tone, picking up some cedar in there, but still kind of grassy, still getting like that grassy scent, some vetiver perhaps. So that's Mercedes-Benz For Men, and that one, I think that could be a good year-round fragrance because it isn't extremely fresh, it's not extremely warm, it's kind of in between, so you could wear that year-round. So I think we have a balance here. There's some you can wear summer, some or fall or winter, other ones are year-round. So, and we're still going to come up less than $250, or right around $250. All right, this next one is Lazaro Wanted by Night. And I kind of like, it looks like a little revolver here. That's kind of their theme for these wanted versions. Oh, that's very warm and spicy. To me, it kind of smells like cinnamon. Pick that up right off the top. Definitely a warmer scent, but that cinnamon just makes me think of, you know, pies and fall, and 'tis the season, right? Thanksgiving, and I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you didn't shop till you drop on your Black Friday today. Let me get the dry down for you. Okay, so as it's drying, it's definitely, to me, this is definitely a warmer scent. This is definitely a cool weather fragrance. Picking up more on like some cedar, very strong cedar to me, and maybe a little tobacco. I like this one a lot. So this is a Zara Wanted by Night. If you're going to pay retail for that in the, say, Belk, Macy's or that, you're going to pay probably for this size bottle, which you're going to pay probably around $70, $80 for that, but you can find it less expensive than that on Fragrance Net and stuff like that. So you can get some really nice fragrances for not a lot of money. If you know where to shop, you can get some good deals. All right, this next one, excuse me, and I only have the small version of this. This is Uomo Signature by Salvatore Ferragamo. And let me go ahead and give you the opening on this. I've talked about this one a couple times before. This is a nice warm fragrance. And again, this size, you can pick this up probably for around 20 bucks or so. You'll see the prices. Oh man, that is good. To me, it kind of reminds me a little bit of licorice, but slightly on the citrusy side, a little bit peppery. Now let me get you the dry down on that one. Wow, that is nice, guys. That is really nice. So it's a nice blend of sort of vanilla-y, which I think is from the tonka bean that's in there. But then you also do get some coffee notes and some leather notes. Very nice. That's a nice warm scent, guys. So this would be good for this time of year. I mean, probably some of you wore this to your Thanksgiving dinner yesterday. That's Uomo Signature by Salvatore Ferragamo. And the last one I'm going to talk to you about, and this one actually was a blind buy, and it was a nice surprise for us. Purchased a sample, liked it, got the full bottle. This is a Zara Pour Homme. Let me go on this side so the light's not blinding you. A Zara Pour Homme. Like I said, we bought a sample of this from Fragrance Net, and we really liked the fragrance, so we picked this up full bottle. So let me go ahead and give you the opening on that one. Nice and fresh. Kind of smells a little bit minty to me. Very herbal, very citrusy. Some basil. So this is kind of spicy to me. Like I say, leaning more towards the cooler fragrance. I think this would be better for the summer or the spring when it's warmer weather outside. Now let me give you the dry down of that one. So as it dries, it's to me getting a little bit more peppery. Oh man, I really like that one a lot. I just want to keep smelling it. A little bit on the musky, woody side, but still kind of spicy. Some cedar in there. A nice warm weather fragrance, guys. So this is a Zara Pour Homme. Again, a nice blind buy surprise for us. So there you have it. We've got 9 different fragrances that you can start out your collection if you're a newbie for around $250. You've got summer, winter, fall, year-round, all covered, and we didn't break the bank. Please go ahead and put your comments below. Maybe you own some of these. Which are your favorites? You know, maybe you've started out and you found some other gems. Share those with me. Let me know what you have found. Just get your collection started. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Tell your friends. I also want to point out to you that we do also offer decants. So if you are on a budget and you want some of the higher end fragrances, but don't have the $500 to spend for, or $400 to spend for Creed, that's okay. You can get a decant and get it for a fraction of the price and still smell fantastic. I'll have that link below, and I'll see you next time on Swift Scents.